Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benji. Remember, if you are new, please subscribe, like this video, and also comment and share if you would like. We're going to get straight into it. I'm just going to do a general reading, and I'm going to go for just a messages that are needed to be heard right now in the current energy and situations. Just general. I'm feeling like there's a breakthrough of some sort right now. That's what I'm getting from the first card. Yeah, Magician and Ace of Swords. There's a breakthrough. The manifestation is happening. Oh my god. This is kind of what I feel. As soon as I saw that, there's a breakthrough of like a sharp mind, and I feel like it's the best time to be manifesting things too. The Magician really gives me a good vibe. It's my favorite card in the tarot. Magician, it's really just giving me manifestation right now. But it also gives me like, you know, things are taking place above and they are like coming to fruition in the below. I do believe and have a feeling that you just have like the strong dedication for it and like a strong willpower. Is that the right thing? All right. This next card is interesting because it seems to me that there is a situation that could be blocking something. The Five of Swords really gives me like a... I feel like this is something that isn't being said. I feel like the manifestation, well, isn't really being said, or it's like something that's happening, but no one knows except you. I feel that's kind of the vibe, and it gives me this vibe of like you're gonna like make it happen, you know, no matter what. Like, you know, so bad, like, you know, right? Like you're not in that state of unknowing, you know. And I feel like that's the vibe I'm getting from that. But like no one really knows that. I feel like it's this kind of thing where like I think you hold it in. I feel like that's what I'm getting from that. So the next ones that came out are the King of Pentacles and the Star. The Star gives me hope. It's giving me like this good feeling of like things have, you know, like come full circle, and now like you've grown so much, and there's this like new like rejuvenation. I feel like that's the word that I'm getting. And the King of Pentacles gives me like a really good vibe. Like I feel warm. I feel like I want to hug. I feel like it's a generous feeling. So it does seem like these things are really nice. I feel really nice right now. The Star's giving me like a good feeling. Like I feel so fresh right now. We do have the Ace of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. There's lots of Pentacles here. The World and the Nine of Wands. So let's go through that. The Ace of Pentacles is giving me a vibe of like a new beginning, obviously, but it also feels like there is some sort of, there's a gift coming of some sort. And I think it is got to do with value or monetary gain. I do think that your hard work, for some reason, your hard work and determination and the dedication that you've put into everything that's been done so far, I feel like the universe is going to bring you like this thing that's going to help you move this thing forward. That's what I'm getting from that. And then we have the World and the Nine of Wands. So like the Nine of Wands is giving me this vibe of like you're taking like a last stand on the situation, like in this kind of strong energy. You're like got the world at your fingertips. So I'm not getting like you're closed in this bubble. I feel like you see like the outside of the bubble of the world, and I feel like you're like so dedicated. That's what I'm getting from this. Is there's so much dedication here. I feel like the universe is trying to show you that there is a sign of something coming, and it's going to help you move these things forward that you are working on in your life in the physical. So I feel like that's why the manifestation at the beginning is kind of like coming up. It's really coming to fruition. I feel like the thing that you really have been manifesting is really going to start happening. I don't read timing. Obviously, I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn how to like see the signs of timing and things like that. But I do know something about timing. With it could have something to do with the season or the numbers. So I'm really just getting 7, between 5 and 7 weeks. So if I was to just go by intuition and what I see in the cards, it's between 5 and 7 weeks. And it seems like it's going to be going into summer for me specifically. So it'll be going into winter for the other side of the world. Okay. So this reading is very interesting. It seems very personal to the person that's watching. Obviously, this one right here has got no soulmate attachment to it, which is very interesting. I thoroughly enjoy when this happens randomly, when I do these readings, because it happens. And I really like this. It's like a challenge, and it seems interesting, this storyline. So I'm going to move on to some other cards now for clarification purposes. So I'm just going to clarify the situation at hand, like the manifestation that's taking place. I want us to just clarify to see if it is to do with like a monetary kind of gain, or if it's to do with like just like the universe giving you what you need, like the abundance to like gain. Because that's kind of like the iffiness that I have right now. I have those two feelings. So I don't really explain why I do the clarification, but at that time I just wanted to explain why I was going to do it. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords really just gives me like direct action and just like someone coming in too. Like someone coming in really quickly, and taking direct action. So that could give me the understanding or the vibe of some sort of monetary or an action towards you that's going to be taken very quickly. This person does, oh my gosh, it did pop up in this reading. Wow. It did pop up. Okay. So we have the 4 of coins, or the 4 of pentacles here. And this one really gives me a vibe of like being really balanced in like the 4 elements for some reason. Like there is this like balance between like the fire and the water and the earth and the air kind of vibe. And I feel like that's why the universe is really like, you're like attracting in all of this abundance. And I feel like that's somewhat why. That's what I'm getting from that card. We have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands really gives me this vibe of like there's been like this darkness, and I feel like you've coming out of it, and it's really like kind of this sense of been thinking. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I just needed to see those ones. The Knight of Wands are really like giving me that vibe of like, obviously there's been darkness, and it's like you're moving ahead from that. And then it was the 5 of Cups, which is somewhat leaving that baggage behind and kind of like contemplating like moving on and leaving things behind that don't serve you. That's a great feeling that I feel there is like let go of the things that don't serve you. And the Wheel of Fortune here is really giving me this like opportunistic kind of vibe, where like the wheel, I look at it like it's a wheel that's been spun and the universe spins it for you in like cycles, and every cycle you get a different landing on the wheel. So this time I feel like the wheel has been spun and it's in your favor. The King of Coins. I really do think the Lovers, that's what I was saying before. It hadn't popped up in this reading, but this now has a connection with obviously love and unity. And this seems like it's going to be someone. I don't think they're someone that has been in your life for a long time. And I feel like this is going to be out of the blue. You know, this is going to be so random and just so like you're going to be taken back by it because it's going to feel like, why is this happening? You know, this never happens to me. Like, it's going to kind of feel like that. We do have 3 more cards here, and we have the 10 of Swords, which is giving me a good feeling, weirdly. It does seem like the pain and suffering is being lifted, and we're moving on to a new cycle where you're feeling fresh and rejuvenated, and I feel like that's the feeling I'm getting from that one. And we have the 5, 6, 7, the 7 of Wands, which really gives me this strength. You're giving the vibe of like strength and powerful, and you're balanced and you've found routine, and there's been this awakening. It's an awakening that has brought you this cycle that you haven't had before in life. And that's what I think. So what I'm feeling, I'm really kind of like going with it, but like I'm like screwing up my face because I'm like, what am I saying? I'll watch this back later and then I'll probably understand what I'm saying. A lot of it is kind of like a stream of consciousness when I do it. The last one here is the Queen of Coins. And the Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles, really gives me a vibe of financial security. So this reading would suggest that there is a situation, the manifestation is coming, and I feel like your dreams are going to come true. So this is a really nice reading. I adore this so much. I just want to place these up here so I can see them. And then now I'm just going to move on to some other cards like I normally do. If you are enjoying this reading and if you think it's as beautiful as I think it is, and if you resonate with it, please give a like. If you're new, please subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you haven't, and also leave a comment and share if you feel the need to. Anyway, let's move on to a daily affirmation. Let's just do one for this reading. Let's get one clear affirmation, please. Clarity. Judgment. This says, I am ready to take my life's journey to the next level. 100%. All right. Excuse me. I will now move on to some other cards. We'll go to the star seeds because I'm kind of loving star seeds at the moment. Stars giving some really good messages lately. I might delve. We're going to delve into the shadows also. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that I just want to have a look. No hidden heart secrets today. We just got one message. Okay. We got one message from the starseeds, and that is, loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction. Let God in. Okay. I got a lot of thoughts just then. I feel like addiction is a big part of the process. And like smoking or like whatever it is. You know, you might like eating too much ice cream or like junk food or whatever it is. What I'm getting from this is really like you don't need any of that stuff. You could like really live with the basic necessities of self-care and like, you know, being healthy and stuff. And I really feel like the point of this one is it's destiny for you to do that eventually. And it seems like it is time. And it says, let God in. So let the universe in. So fill that spot with the universe instead. I'm shaking. And that gives me such beautiful feelings. I hope it does for you too. All right. I think this is very clear currently. I'm going to carry on and I'm just going to do what I have. I'm going to do this in every reading now and at the end of every reading. So make sure you stay to the end if you want to see this one. I'm going to pull Amazonian Angel Oracle, working with angels, devas, and plant spirits oracle card. Oh my gosh, I could have just said something different. So funny. But I'm going to pull one of these and we'll get the message out of the book. And I do what I did in the last video because I think that was beautiful too. Oh, we got a few of them. I feel like I gotta do like a thing here with like we've got 3 of them. So let's just shuffle these. All right, there we go. This one is Artun Malkal Caspi, Angel of the Trees. Okay, I really need to look up pronunciation. I will try my best. I just want to show that forever. Look at that. That is so beautiful, and I feel like my camera doesn't do it justice. The artwork. Like, I was talking to my friend when we got these. My friend actually got these as a gift for me for my birthday. And I think that's really sweet. And he chose them, and I'm just like, this is my favorite thing in the whole world. Like, obviously I know that I have a soul connection with this person and like things like that. So they pretty much know me, and like they know me better than I do sometimes. But anyway, let's go to number 3 in the book and we'll read that. Trees are sanctuaries. Whoever knows how to speak to them, whoever knows how to listen to them, can learn the truth. I think someone left a comment the other day, and they said that they can hear plants and stuff. They can hear them. So that's cool. Okay, this says, thoughts for reflection. You too are an elder in waiting. Meditate on the penultimate dimension of your human existence. You can look at what has gone before as a guide of your life. You are the bearer of your personal redemption. Share your wisdom, mistakes, successes, and experience to truly become an elder to your family and community. Feels very powerful. It feels so powerful. Okay, the meaning of this card. I will read that part of it because I did in the last one. All right. I'm just going to have a sip of this first. Alrighty. If you drew this card, Artun Malkar Caspi calls on you to be aware of whatever age you are at this time. You too are an elder in waiting. Eldership will be an all-important part of your life, not only for you, but also for the people close to you and the community where you live, on the reasonable assumption that you will have a meaningful, honorable, and productive life. Meditate or reflect on your thoughts and feelings on the penultimate dimension of your human existence on Earth. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. Everyone is unique and has their unfolding individual life path. However, as you know, the way to eldership begins now. The question arises, how do I begin this? Mythology and the archetypal tales of those that led the way can provide beacons of illumination. Although this is for sure inspires you, only you can do this. Nobody else can. Rest assured that it won't be long. Why do I feel like this? Okay, I'm just like getting chills. Okay, I'll carry on. Rest assured that it won't be a loving government or an institutional parental authority that can guide you in this, but precisely the opposite. You and you alone have to find the untrodden path. This what is called in shamanic terms the way of sound. Oh my gosh, why am I messing up? The way of the sound warrior. Warrior is not about fighting or being a soldier in battles. To a shaman, warrior means something very different. It is a person who accepts responsibility for their actions and does not blame others for failure. A warrior is ultimately a person who knows that all of life is a rite of passage and embraces it fully from this perspective. You are the bearer of your own personal redemption. Sharing your wisdom, mistakes, successes, and experience is how you will truly become an elder whose life nurtures and fertilizes the spirits of your family and community. I'm sorry about the end there. It's starting to get shaky and like breathy and stuff. The energy that came over me just when I was reading that was pretty heavy. But it wasn't bad. It just felt very energetic, and it was the jumble in me a bit, and it was making my speech go funny. That's very interesting. I don't know what that is, but I get that sometimes when I do readings. And these cards are resonating with me more than any other cards have in my whole life. So that's cool. If you do enjoy these readings that I do and you just want to follow my journey, or if you resonate, please do all those things, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in another one. Bye-bye.